Team Lollarry. I'm Ledbetter.
Roth.
Very White.
And our project is Mire Manifestations, an ambiguous interactive narrative. Our client was Professor Jennifer Dyer-Seymour of the Psychology Department, and our capstone advisor was Patrick Watson.
So, with our client Jennifer Dyer-Seymour, her problem was that currently the psychology department was lacking in a interactive module that could help her address one of their MLOs, which is a major learning outcome: critical thinking, comfort, and ambiguity. And in addition to this, there's the problem that they have is that currently the only way to address this is with passive media, which is reading or movies where the content is provided to you, but you're really, you're just listening to information being given into you, or you're flipping a page of a book. And if the content is difficult, you can really just skip past it or ignore it. In a game, you're confronted with that, and you actually engage the content. In addition to this, in companies today, for video game design, while video games have come a long way and created more non-linear game patterns, for major companies there's still a problem where the games follow the same sort of trend. As soon as something is proven to be popular, they stick with that same safe concept. So you only see that envelope get pushed in rarely in more independent companies. We've created a solution to this by creating an interactive non-linear narrative that shows an understanding of ambiguity and archetypes for creating characters and monsters and psychological content. We've drawn inspiration from story-heavy media like famous horror games such as Silent Hill and Penumbra, as well as classic horror authors like H.P. Lovecraft. And we've successfully created a game that's engaging, provocative, and interactive, and unifies the depth of a traditional narrative with the immersion of a role-playing game.
The process we went through was first we had to create our environment and our characters, and then we put that into a different program, and we started to model them out using 3D objects. We then imported it into Unity along with sound, and then we rendered out cutscenes along with sound and put it all together and programmed it to make it work. The tools we used were Autodesk Maya 2012, which was used for the modeling. Adobe Photoshop CS5 was used for textures. Adobe After Effects CS4 was used for compiling the cutscenes after rendering them out in Maya. Unity 3D was used to program the game, and the Audacity was used for sound. We also had the use of voice actors, and we used CG textures for textures that we couldn't make ourselves, and Unity help forms for help with programming.
What we learned from this project is that we learned how to program with JavaScript and how to use that in Unity 3D, and also how to import objects into Unity 3D. We learned techniques in Maya, which would help us also use Unity in a more efficient fashion. We also learned the game design process throughout all of this, what it takes to, the conceptual side of the game, and then actually going into it and finishing touches. We also learned that programming is a very specialized skill, and as designers, Polly and I had some difficulty with programming. Thankfully, Hazel Cornelius really helped us out with our project. And so we, for word programmers, make them feel very special and loved, because it's a hard skill to have. And we also learned that the game design process can cause lots of stress, so it's okay to let out that stress inventing and to ask for help. And we also learned, last but not least, that sleep is optional. Thank you for your attention. For more information, you can find us at our poster session in room 160. The game is also set up there, and we will also show you a demo right now.
Organs intact?
Yeah, and they aren't banging on the door to get in, so that's a good sign.
I feel like one of us should be saying that it's quiet. Too quiet. Anyway, we'll just hang around until they go away or something.
I guess there's no harm in looking around a little while we're waiting.
There's 3 circular slots in this door. You think the coins are keys?
People drop their keys all the time, even eccentric people. Maybe we can fit the coins in when we have enough of them.
You mean like a video game? Makes sense to me. This place doesn't look that bad.
I wonder where the owner is. Oh hey, here's another coin.
Well, this is easy. Whoa there, Turbo!
Oh god, the captured TV's playhouse is here, and it has a taste for blood!
Do you want some?
No thanks.
So you're not mad at us for intruding?
Mad? I'm not mad. I'm happy. It was getting so cold.
We could turn up the heater for you.
What are you even talking about?
You'll be so warm running down my mouth.
Dude!
Get a sweater!